Iran News Now. The president of Iran is a cardiac surgeon. A cardiac surgeon assumes the presidency of Iran. In Iran's recent elections, centrist Masoud Pezeshkian prevailed over hardliner Said Jalali. But whose job is it to face difficult tasks, and who is the man that many Iranians love to call doctor? Until recently, Masoud Pezeshkian was not a popular pick. The lone reformer contender managed to win Iran's presidency, despite his lack of formal government experience. As many Iranians affectionately refer to the heart surgeon Pezeshkian as doctor, 54% of voters chose him. It was the province of West Azerbaijan in the country's northwest that Pezeshkian was born and raised. His father was Iranian with Turkish ancestry, and his mother was Kurdish. He was born in Mahabad in 1954. Minority representation is in his blood. Pezeshkian may also communicate in Azerbaijani and Kurdish in addition to Persian. After a vehicle accident in 1993 took the lives of his wife and one of his children, Pezeshkian raised 3 children on his own. The modest 69-year-old campaigned on a platform of protecting the nation's most defenseless citizens. He implored his followers to cast their ballots in his favor in order to save the nation from poverty, deceit, prejudice, and injustice. Evaluation of criticism. In his winning speech, Pezeshkian extended his hand to the Iranian people. A relationship with the Iranian people will begin with the election. Companionship, empathy, and trust are the only ways to make it through the challenging road ahead, he added. Former moderate presidents Mohammad Khatami and Hassan Rouhani, together with former Foreign Minister Javad Zarif, the man infamous for negotiating the nuclear agreement with the West, supported Pezeshkian's presidential campaign. From 2001 to 2005, Pezeshkian was the health minister under Khatami. He has served as a parliamentarian for Tabriz, a city in northern Iran, since 2008. He had a reputation for criticizing the administration while serving as a parliamentarian. He condemned the government's handling of the situation during the September 2022 countrywide protests that broke out after the murder of Mahsa Amini, a young Kurdish woman in police custody for alleged violations of stringent Islamic dress standards. While running for office, he portrayed himself as someone who supported a more liberal political agenda on the inside. When women did not adhere to the Islamic veil correctly, he denounced the forceful police involvement. He firmly opposes any aggressive and inhumane behavior, stating that he would not tolerate such crimes to recur, particularly when they include his sisters and daughters. U.S. approach with caution. I will neither position Iran as anti-Western or anti-Eastern, Pezeshkian declared. But ending Iran's isolation is his stated objective. He has advocated for a thawing of ties with the West, especially the United States, since the start of his campaign. This is how Pezeshkian will get the sanctions lifted, which have had a devastating effect on the Iranian economy and people. To that goal, he plans to restart the stalled negotiations between Iran and the West over the country's nuclear program that have persisted since the United States withdrew from the Atom Accord in 2018. But there's a catch to every statement the 69-year-old makes. The ultra-conservative Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is more powerful than the president, Iran's spiritual leader. In the world of global politics, Masoud Pezeshkian's Iranian presidential campaign has received the endorsement of Javad Zarif, the former foreign minister who is famous for his participation in the nuclear agreement with the West. Pezeshkian has shown an interest in mending relations with the United States and lifting sanctions, which might lead to the revival of Iran's nuclear program, a major component of the country's foreign policy. Masoud Pezeshkian, known as Doctor by the Iranian people, faces a formidable challenge as the country's newly elected president. He must negotiate the intricacies of Iran's nuclear program while simultaneously navigating the political landscape and balancing the power of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the spiritual leader of Iran.